Welcome to Aco Movie Explain in English. Before starting, please subscribe my channel. In 1999, Petey Shelburn tries to retrieve and destroy a drum-playing toy monkey at an antique store. Before he can proceed, the monkey starts playing its drums, triggering a series of events that ultimately leads to the shop owner being disemboweled by a harpoon gun. Shortly after, Petey vanished, leaving his wife Lois to raise their identical twin sons Hal and Bill. The twins eventually stumble upon the monkey in a closet filled with their father's personal items and manage to wind its key. Later that evening, the monkey starts playing its drums while they are at a hibachi restaurant, causing their babysitter Annie to accidentally cut off her head. In response to Bill's bullying, Hal decides to wind the monkey's key once more, hoping it will bring harm to his brother. Instead, Lois suffers a sudden aneurysm and passes away in front of Bill. Overwhelmed by guilt, Hal destroys and disposes of the monkey before he and Bill relocate to Casco, Maine, to live with their Aunt Ida and Uncle Chip. When the monkey unexpectedly returns to their new residence, Bill recognizes its extraordinary abilities and forcefully winds its key, disregarding Hal's objections. Unfortunately, Chip is crushed to death by a stampede of horses shortly after. The twins lock the monkey inside its box and toss it into a nearby well, hoping it will stay concealed. 25 years later, Hal is estranged from both Bill and his own son, Petey, who he only sees once a year out of fear that the monkey will harm him again. He also discovers that his ex-wife and her new partner intend to adopt Petey completely, thereby severing him from Hal's life. Meanwhile, Ida is suddenly killed in a freak accident. Bill contacts Hal and insists he drive to Ida's house, expressing his suspicion that the monkey has returned and someone has been tampering with its key. Hal comes to the realization that it is indeed true when a woman bursts into anger after a motel pool is electrified. Barbara, a real estate agent, informs Hal that after Ida's death, a string of strange and deadly incidents have taken place in the town over the past week. Just as she finishes speaking, a falling shotgun shatters her into pieces. Upon reaching Ida's house, Hal and Pete discover that Bill is residing in town and now has possession of the monkey. He hired a local named Ricky to retrieve it for him due to Bill having long suspected that Lois' death was caused by Hal in an attempt to kill him, so he has spent years waiting for the monkey's return to use it in retaliation. Unfortunately, the monkey has been engaging in random acts of violence, causing harm to innocent individuals instead of exhibiting its usual behavior. Bill suspects whoever winds its key is immune to being the next victim, and tells Hal that he will allow Petey to wind the key to keep him safe, otherwise, Bill will keep mercilessly winding it until Hal is killed, no matter who else dies in the town as a result. Hal refuses until Ricky, who has become fixated on the monkey, coerces Petey into retrieving it for him at Bill's house. Bill tells Petey to wind the key, and as a result, Ricky is killed by a swarm of wasps. Hal enters the house and Bill, noticing that his brother is still unharmed, tries to make the monkey play the drums without turning the key, in a desperate attempt to harm Hal. In response, the monkey beats its drums relentlessly, causing widespread devastation and loss of life throughout the entire town. After enduring countless struggles, Bill finally surrenders, and the twins reconcile, expressing remorse for their mother's passing and offering apologies to one another. Shortly after, the monkey plays its drums one final time, and suddenly, Bill is decapitated by a bowling ball bearing Lois' name. As they drove through the destroyed town, Hal and Petey reluctantly accept their roles as the monkey's owners, ensuring that the key is never wound again. A man with pale eyes, riding a horse, passes by and acknowledges them. Hal, motivated to rebuild his relationship with his son, proposes they go dancing since it was something Lois had enjoyed, and Petey agrees. Thanks for watching Aco Movie Explain in English. If explanation moved you, hit that like button, subscribe and turn on the bell for more videos.